Okay, we got another package then. And my mom worked in a restaurant, and they had one of these above the waitress station. And they couldn't get these bulbs anymore, I guess. So we brought it home, and I think I used it for a speaker cabinet. Yeah, with the switch in the one position, only one fan comes on. With the switch in the other position, both fans come on. Okay, let's do this. And like I said, these are ultraviolet light, so I'm not going to be able to look directly into the lamps, but I will point the camera at them, and I don't know what's going to happen. I'll just open up one compartment. Of course, back then they didn't have safety interlocks, so you could actually open something like this and then turn it on. Now what we have are these bulbs and this filter. And I think the way this purifier would work, it looks like it's just a very miniature furnace filter, same type of filter, is of course the bacteria from the air and the dust and the mites and everything would get trapped on the filter, and then they would get burned up by the lamps, which I think are just candelabras, or they're one size bigger. Yeah, they're one size bigger than a candelabra. And let's see what it says here. It says puritron protect eyes. So obviously can't look at ultraviolet light. There may not be any light coming out of these bulbs, but they might be something like a radiation. So let's put that there a minute, turn on the machine. Okay, they're not that bright. I'm not looking at the bulbs, but I'm looking at them through the camera. It's pretty cool. All three of them are working in that compartment. But I am assuming they work just like the things in the barber shop that are built into the old-time workstations that say sterilizer. They actually have, when you walk into a super Walmart, they have like a thing that puts out that type of light. Looks like a wall sconce. Okay. And this side, all three bulbs are working, which is actually a good thing because you can't get the bulbs anymore, at least not brand new. Okay. Caution. Unit must be shut off before plate is removed. Remove 2 screws on bottom plate to clean filter. Remove filter for periodic cleaning. Check tubes. All must be operating. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this. I'm not going to put speakers in it. I'm probably going to use it as an air purifier. Great looking. I think the one that I had, though, was blue with the chrome instead of the almond. It's got the Bakelite handles on the sides, and they're not broken. So the switch turns on the one fan. When you put it here, it turns on the second fan. So that must be like a special switch. It says high, low, off, which is odd, because low just turns on only one of them. and high turns on both. So it takes the air in through these vents, blows it through the filter, which I can make these. It's just a normal furnace filter with the stuff in it that the ultraviolet light would eat up. The vintage Puritron 800. Vintage ultraviolet air purifier. The Puritron.